Alright, today we reacting to Casanet receives backlash for exposing the new Barbers scam by Top Boogie Podcast. Let's get straight into it.
How much money I get, I don't think there's a haircut out there that's worth $100. I don't give a fuck. Who you cut, you can cut. I don't give a fuck if you cut motherfucking Thanos. I don't care.
First things first, I just want to start off, I agree. I don't think there's no haircut out there that's worth $100. Like the haircut itself. Now I understand, like if somebody has to travel to you or something like that, that's different or whatever, whoop-de-whoop. But just a haircut itself, I don't think there's a haircut that's worth $100. But some people are willing to pay that.
I don't ever, bro, I'm sorry, bro.
I charge what I charge as a barber for a list of reasons. And the list of reasons goes way deeper than just the fact that you're getting a nice ass haircut, you feel me? The first reason is I'm a professional. I put blood, sweat, and tears behind what I know, so I actually know what the fuck I'm doing, you feel me?
I remember as a kid, my mom used to send me to the barber shop with like $12, an extra $2 for the tip. And the barber, he wouldn't bat an eye, he wouldn't complain, he was always friendly when I went there. Life was so simple. As I got older, the prices kind of increased a little bit, which made sense. My head got bigger, forehead extended a whole lot. So, the prices went from like $15 to like $25. When I was in college, that was the first time I ever paid $25 for a haircut. And I just remember thinking, damn, like prices done went up. It done doubled since I was a kid. Those days are over. Now, barbers are charging $25 to $40.
That's a fact. I remember getting a haircut as a kid, and I remember it being around $15, no more than $20, and I think adults was like $20 to $25. It wasn't even no such thing as like a $30 haircut. I wasn't even seeing that or hearing that. It was like $25 max, and the $25 was the tip. People was adding like a $5 tip on it, so I think it was really like 15-10, not 15 to 20.
It's for just a lineup. Ladies, if y'all don't know what a lineup is, that's just making a line along this.
Oh yeah, you just talked about, nowadays they charging around $25 just for the lineup. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Y'all drop in the comments what y'all pay for y'all haircuts, because I know it's different, like in different spots, but I know overall it's a lot more than what it used to be. So y'all drop what y'all pay for y'all haircuts, or what y'all know that y'all friend pay for his haircut or whatever.
This edge right here, all right? And an actual haircut could easily go for $45 to $100. And most of these barbers call themselves celebrity.
That make me feel like I'm lucky, even though I know the prices are way up from when I was younger. He said 45 to 100. I pay 40. Now I'm saying I pay 40 now, and that and the person I get my my haircut by, it went up. It was lower before, but it then went up to 40. So I pay 40 now. So what I'm saying, it could go up from here. Hopefully that's a long way from now. But what I'm saying, hey, I just feel like it's worth whatever somebody is willing to pay for it. So I get like people not wanting it to be as high, but if people paying for it, then it's like it's obviously worth something. But I do get people being frustrated with it, because if I could choose, I wouldn't pay that much. But hey, I'm not making a price. And I do get why some people might decide to like start cutting their own hair and stuff like that, but that's a process in itself. That's a process in itself.
Barbers, you might see them on Instagram a lot. It's like the more followers they get, the more they charging. Which,
Right.
I kind of understand supply and demand. These celebrity barbers have messed the game up. So recently, Casanet had something to say about the new prices, and now people are calling him broke. Listen to this.
How much money I get, I don't think there's a haircut out there that's worth $100. I don't give a fuck. Yo, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care who you cut, you can cut. I don't give a fuck if you cut motherfucking Thanos. I don't care. I don't ever, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I don't give a, the barber world, I don't know who the barber world is.
And people calling him broke. He's a multi-millionaire, bro. And he's saying $100 is crazy. That should give even more credit to that statement instead of somebody calling him broke. And the very people calling him broke, almost 10 times out of 10 don't got nowhere near as much money as him. Which is, it's just crazy to just sit back and think about that for a second. Just think about that for a second.
And shit. They might hate me for this, but deep down inside, I truly feel like $100 is crazy, gang. I think it is. No matter how much equipment is being used. No, probably I don't know for bald niggas. For bald niggas, it might be different. Because you might need to add, like, treatment and shit. And I understand house visits, because, you know, gas and shit.
Yeah, I understand house visits.
Nah, damn, wait, hold on. Hold on.
If he traveling to you, I understand that fully.
That's a real nigga combo. Wait, hold on, though. House calls is crazy because of gas.
I'm talking
and
about
shit.
just straight $100 just
And
for
plus they
the
gotta, like,
haircut,
put you in the
period.
schedule.
You
For
go
y'all
to
that
the
don't know,
building and
Casanat
everything.
has over 100,000 subscribers on Twitch that are subscribing for at least $5 a month.
Right.
Now, I mean, so the dude is covering at least 250,000 if Twitch is taking a cut a month. And for him to say, yo, $100 is too much, that tells you it's not the money that's the problem. It's the principle. Because let's be honest, have the cuts really gotten better? Like, are you getting some type of haircut nowadays that you just couldn't?
Bro, for real. The cuts can only be so good. The only time we even paid a little extra for something is when you was getting some type of extremely unique design put in your head back then. Now it's just off the rip, off the muscle, you paying what it is. Off the straight out. You be like, dang, like for real? And people don't really even get all that extra stuff nowadays, but it just costs way more, bro. Way more.
Couldn't get back in the day? Or are the barbers just really good at using enhancements? And I ain't gonna lie, by using enhancements on every cut, I feel like you're just a really good painter and you've learned how to really blend the paint.
Right.
But what happens once I take a shower?
Right.
The haircut is gone.
Facts.
So now I done paid $100 or $50 for a haircut that didn't even last me 3 days. Or only last me 3 days. Like, I can't wash my hair. Like, why can't I wash my hair after getting $100 cut? If I pay $100 for a haircut, I should be able to do whatever the hell I want to do after the haircut, and it should still be there. But nah, y'all are painting on haircuts and then saying, yo, I need $100. Why? Because you cut some celebrities? Then once you wash off all that enhancements, you realize he barely even touched your hairline. Or he might have pushed it back.
Listen, to all the barbers out
Facts.
there, right? I got to ask y'all a question, right?
That's when people start realizing, like, yo, man, my hairline or my hair is growing back in a day, in 2 days. You like, bro, I just paid all this money. For some people that might, like, had that grow back extremely fast, you might be like, yo, like, bro, I didn't have my haircut for a day or two. Now, mine usually lasts, like, the super fresh look probably lasts 2 strong days, maybe that 3rd day. The 4th day is when it starts to, like, it's wearing off a little bit, like that fresh cut. But for some people, if their hair grow back extremely fast, bro, you got that one good day. You might got it until you get in the car. For real though.
Who the hell told y'all can charge $40 for a shape up? Who told y'all that?
That's insane. $40 for a shape up is insane.
Who told y'all can charge $50 for a haircut? Like, why is this getting normal in the community? $50 for a tip fade? Bruh. $40 for what am I paying $40 for a shape up for?
People are paying it.
I'm in the chair for 10, 15 minute max. Then the shape up don't be lasting too long. I'm gonna be right back next week.
You ain't lying.
The shape up might last 2-3 days.
You ain't lying.
$40.
You ain't lying.
This is not the pandemic no more. We can go back to the regular prices again, all right, y'all? Y'all got a little too comfortable charging people all this money for these damn shape ups.
Once they went up on that price, they found no reason to bring it down because they seen that people was willing to pay it. And even for the people that wasn't willing to pay it, they had enough customers that can still cover that void of the people that didn't want to pay it because the prices are higher now. So it requires less people. That's just business for you.
Now, 2020, we understood it. It was a pandemic. People was getting sick. We understand that. But just because you got gold clippers and black gloves do not mean you can charge these prices. They cut one local famous guy in the city, and all of a sudden, it's some people paying 60. Bro,
listen. That dude made a great point. Why am I paying the same price for a
60
low
is crazy.
taper as a high fade all around my head? One requires probably 20 minutes of work. The other one requires maybe an hour of work. Why isn't there different prices based off the haircuts? This is what makes me feel like it's robbery. Because I never see a barber be like, oh, bro, you're not even getting that much, bro. You ain't even got to pay that much. See, if barbers...
But to be real with you, it's the customer that controls the market. The customer as an overall control the market. if people wasn't paying that much for that cut, then they wouldn't charge that much. But they see it's enough people that's willing to pay that, so they're gonna charge that much. It's just what it is. It's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. That's capitalism at its finest.
Just kind of looked out for their clients the same way they be having full conversation, acting like we friends and stuff. If they had like a breakdown of how much they charge per haircut, instead of just charging.
Nigga said acting like we friends. That's crazy. Ain't gonna lie, me and my barber, we pretty cool. I would hope he not acting. Me and my barber, we pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? He pretty cool. He a cool guy.
A set amount, no matter what their haircut is, clients will be a lot more loyal to their barbers because they know that their barber's gonna look out for not only their haircut but also their pockets.
And I do get that. I do. That's what I'm saying. In my specific situation, I feel like I'm in a pretty decent situation. My barber pretty cool, and he has looked out for me in a couple of situations where I didn't, I didn't set a appointment necessarily, but he was able to get me in, whoop-de-whoop, squeeze me in here and there. And I definitely didn't show love before to kind of show my appreciation. You know what I'm saying? It can't just be a take type relationship with it. You got to know how to, I don't know how to say it. Like, you got to know how to be the yin and yang of the situation. Like, you got to know how to play it sometimes. You just got to know how to play it sometimes. Either way, I'm just saying, like, my relationship with my barber, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I wish my haircuts didn't cost as much, but that's just the name of the game. That's his prices. I respect it. It is what it is. If I wasn't willing to pay it, I just have to learn how to cut my own hair, which I do feel like a lot of people might need to though, because a lot of people be out here paying crazy amounts.
And it don't feel like, oh, you're robbing me and finessing me out of my money, but you're barely giving me a haircut. Like, why is a dude with dreads paying full price for haircuts? He only has to cut right here, and maybe the back.
And I'm growing dreads, which is
That's
funny.
it. And then he gets a lineup. Probably lasts like 15 minutes to cut his hair. Why is he paying full price for a haircut? That's robbery.
Every haircut isn't worth $50 to $70.
I agree.
Y'all should start charging them based on what you have to do to your client. Like, for example, the person that comes every 2 to 3 weeks to get a low taper and have the waves showing, why is he paying $50 versus a person who only comes every time he needs an event and you got to cut down a bush? Charge that person $100. But your loyal person that comes every 2 weeks, he should only be paying $20. Because last I checked, if you're lucky and you have good genetics, hair only grows half an inch a month. So what are you really doing? Stop giving everybody fucking enhancements. Make that an extra charge for the people that want to pay for it. I'll walk in there and ask for a low taper fade and show the waves.
I feel
that's $20. That's a 10-minute fade, especially if my hair is already fade length from the last 2 weeks.
I agree
Y'all
with that.
charging based on your feelings and what you think you're worth and not what you actually are. Every haircut isn't worth $50.
I do feel that, but they are worth that if people are willing to pay for it. And that's just the truth of the matter. They are worth what people are willing to pay for. That's just what it is.
To $70.
Everything he said was facts. But let's see what these $100 haircuts look like. Let's see if they're worth it. Comment below if you think these haircuts are worth $100.
Man. Hey, y'all come tap in with Kobe Cuts. He gonna get you right every time. And that boy not lying.
I'm finna just off the road when they showed the haircut at the beginning. The haircut is fly. The haircut was on point. $100. No.
To bless my cousin up with $100 mid taper. Let's get active. After combing his hair out, I'm throwing in my first bald line. Setting ourselves up to get this fade nice, blurry, and blended. After finishing the first side, I gotta follow those same exact steps around his whole entire head, making sure all these fades is on point. After getting his fades together, it's time to put a crispy line on that back tape. That line always gonna make the fade pop. I'm throwing that freeze spray on the lineup to make it stick. And as always, after hitting the back, it's time to hit the front. Hey, yo, pause. Starting in the middle, we're taking our time
from the
going
beginning.
From
The
left to
haircut
right,
is
making sure we
definitely
keep
clean.
everything even and symmetrical. Can't forget to show some love to them
Haircut
C-cutters.
is
Then we
clean.
throwing that pencil on there
Not
to
worth
make that lineup
$100
hot. Going over that
though.
lineup one more time to ensure
worth
this lineup is
$100.
crispy. And y'all know we can't forget to slice that boy with the razor. That razor gonna take this cut to the next level.
Making
And
money.
it's all natural. Man, it's your boy Kobe Cuts. Follow me for more haircut videos.
Just left my barber shop, guys. What would you rate
Clean
this
cut. Clean cut.
Here's what I would say
Not
about $100 haircuts.
though.
Most of the barbers that are telling you that they're charging $100 a haircut are not getting $100 a haircut. They tell you that because it looks good on the internet and it makes you want to click on their page. But most of them, they ain't getting it like that. And even if they are charging $100 a haircut, most of them are sitting around. Now, there are barbers that are getting $100 a haircut. But again, those are barbers that are very good at their craft, good customer service, and they've built up enough of a demand to get to the spot where they have a bunch of people that pay them.
I don't like when they're very good at their craft. The fact that you are a licensed barber, I expect you to be good at your craft. That's the whole point of you earning your license for it. Once you earning the license is supposed to tell the person, oh, okay, they are good at what they do. At the very least, you're good. You ain't got to just the OD best, but you should be good at what you do. You're licensed. It's like saying I'm a licensed plumber, but I'm a horrible plumber. How are you licensed? How? That's the whole point of getting licensed, so you're certified.
$100 a haircut. What barbers have to understand is they don't have to get paid $100 a haircut to have a very good career, make a lot of money, and be financially set as a barber. It doesn't have to be something that you do. And the truth is, most barbers
If you're charging $25 per haircut and that haircut takes about 30 minutes, you have clients coming in back to back, right? You just made $50 an hour. $50 an hour times, let's just say, as if you was doing this full time, 8 hours a day, times 40 hours out of the week. That's $2,000 in a week times 4. That's $8,000 in a month times 12. That's $96,000 in a year. That's still some really good money. You're right there at making 6 figures. So why do y'all have to charge $40 as if you wasn't making good money at $25 a cut? I feel like you was probably getting more clients too when you had the $25 a cut.
The thing about that is, everybody want more money. That's all that is. Everybody wants more money. Everybody wants more. Can I get more? Then I'm gonna take more. That's how people think. I ain't here to say that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, some people can classify that as greed, but who am I to tell somebody how much money they can go get? So it's just like, hey, my hands are tied on that. It's just like, hey, if they can get it and they getting people to give it to them, hey.
The cut. I gotta fix that light back there. But let's see why barbers are saying they charge so much money.
I charge what I charge as a barber for a list of reasons. And the list of reasons goes way deeper than just the fact that you're getting a nice ass haircut, you feel me? The first reason is I'm a professional. I put blood, sweat, and tears behind what I know, so I actually know what the fuck I'm doing, you feel me? Like, I'm professional enough for real to where you can sit in my chair not knowing what the fuck you want to get, and I know what questions to ask and how to pick your brain in the right way to find out what we gonna do with your head and what's gonna look best at the end of the day, what you gonna walk out with feeling the happiest. Number 2, I'm an engaging ass barber, bro. I'm one of them barbers that'll sit here and really engage with the clients. Like, if you come in there and you don't feel like talking, I'll catch the vibe and I'll shut my ass up and I'll just cut your hair and do what I do. But at the end of the day, straight out the door, what you gonna get from me is straight nothing but engagement. You gonna get my complete attention, my complete focus. You could talk to me about anything. Anything that you tell me is gonna be confidential. It's like you sitting there talking to a therapist.
I don't think it should cost more for that. I just think that's called, and no disrespect, I just think that's called having common sense. If somebody ain't trying to talk, you just don't talk. I mean, if somebody engaging, it'll be smart for you to engage with them because they're the customer and you want them to come back to you. So I don't think that's got nothing to do with why you should charge that much for a haircut. Like, I'm paying for the haircut. The experience that comes with it should just be common sense. Like, that's just what it is. Not, oh, well, you also are paying for my kindness and how engaging I am with you. Ain't that just what you supposed to be, period? That's just how I feel about it.
And a homie at the same time. Like, real life, you can sit in my chair and tell me you just got done blowing somebody's top off, and if you get arrested, just know it wasn't me. I ain't snitch on you, bro. Trust me, you paid me for that reason. There's a whole bunch of other reasons, but the last one I'm gonna give y'all is just because I actually run my business like a business should be run in the first place. Everything is professionally set up. You don't have to wait on a text back from me or a response from me. You can go on a website and look at whatever time you want and book that time and walk in, and I'm gonna be there. If I'm late, I'm gonna make up for it. If you're late, you're gonna make up for it. I do deals, I do promos, I do giveaways. If you got your own business that needs support, and I'll support your business as well just because you supporting mine. Like, this is real life.
I ain't like that. If I'm late, I'll make up for it. But if you late, you gonna make up for it, because common sense tell you if you late, they either gonna cancel your stuff, or if you late, which is understandable. If you late and you cutting into their money, then it makes sense to either cancel it. But what I'm thinking, how most people will probably do that as a barber, if you late, they probably charge you more, right? But if they late, you not getting no discount, nigga. You not. Oh yeah, you not getting that. It just hey, it is what it is type deal. That's just kind of how I thought about that.
Whole community that I got going on. That's why I charge what I charge in the first place. So all these people out here talking about, oh, $50 a cut, $100 a cut, that's too much. You got to see what you getting for that price.
Pay attention to nothing he just said has anything to do with the haircut that you're gonna get. He said you're gonna get great conversation.
Right.
Like, he really emphasized how he's a therapist in the chair. Granted, who doesn't like, good conversation when they feel like talking?
Right.
Now, I mean, he's gonna stop talking if he catches the vibe. Bro, this is all just common decency. I should not be paying for convo. I should not be paying for you to run your business as a business.
Right.
You should just be running your business as a business. What does that have to do with the quality of cut that I'm getting? I ain't hear nothing about that. Okay, you know what you're doing. You should know what you're doing. You're a barber.
Facts.
If I'm paying for a barber to cut my hair, I should be getting a barber to cut my hair. I shouldn't have to pay extra for a barber to cut my hair. You're a barber. And look, man, I respect it. I know y'all got to pay overhead and stuff. Y'all done 5 times the cost, but are given the same product. Or y'all are using all these enhancements to hide the actual product. Listen, man, I'm going to just say this to all the guys out there. Y'all do what I'm doing. Learn how to cut your own hair. It's not going to be perfect. I mean, learn how to use enhancements. A lot of y'all going to the barbershop use enhancements anyways. All you got to do is get you a little business card, put it in the corner. Now, I mean, make sure that the spray is far from your head and spray it. And you'll see how easy this stuff is. You'll be like, yo, I really paid $50 to $40 for this. Going to the barber more than once a month. Or if you're like me, you probably go only time you go to the barbershop is when you got something going on, like Valentine's Day is coming up. Okay, I gotta look real good for my lady, you know what I mean? Like, but other than that, learn how to cut your own hair to just maintain yourself throughout the weeks, because paying $40 to $100 multiple times out of the month is crazy. Getting a haircut is a luxury and groceries are a need. Getting a haircut should not take away from the pot of getting groceries.
That's a fact.
And groceries are already expensive as it is. So fellas, I'll just say this: save you money for yourself and save money for when you have sons. Learn how to cut hair yourself. Hey man, it's been your boy Ty Boogie.
100% agree with everything that he said. If you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you new. Leave a comment. Y'all stay blessed and peace.